GETTYScott Arfield bagged the winner for Burnley. It doesn't get much better than that for the followers of Sean Dyche, who triumphed over the club he once managed thanks to a Scott Arfield winner. In truth, Burnley could have bagged more against a Watford side who had Marvin zeegelaar sent off centre-off 6 minutes before the break, a decision which took the wind out of their sails and infuriated boss Marco Silva. No such disappointment for Dyche, who celebrated an 8th win of what is proving to be a remarkable season, with Burnley just 12 points off that magical 40 survival mark. Dyche said, "The pleasing thing from a fan point of view is that it's fantastic for them looking at that league table. I will guarantee that we will give everything, and you saw that today. We are what you see, and we have had to work hard for everything we have got. It's not easy to win games in the Premier League, but we did enough to win this game. It was a great finish from Scott and I'm pleased for him." Silva obviously wasn't happy when he faced the media, revealing that referee Lee Probert wouldn't explain his decision to show zeegelaar the red card. He said, "It was a harsh decision. It was really balanced before the red card. It had a big influence on the game. It was not fair. It's not a fair result or a decision." The referee didn't want to speak, and I don't know why. "I have seen the replay and I wouldn't have come here to talk about it if I didn't see it. This was right up Burnley's street. Freezing conditions, snow on the hills, and not a gloved hand inside amid the tough as old boots diehards who weathered everything Watford threw at them in the opening exchanges. It's fair to say, though, that Watford, who had 6 sporting woolly warmers as the snow swept over Turf Moor, started the better side in the Arctic conditions. Richarlison stretched to drive over the bar after being picked out neatly by Andre Carrillo before Burnley suddenly woke from their early slumber. Johan Berg Gudmundsson was oh so close to a clever opener with a left-footed free kick which keeper Aurelio Gomez saved only-handed before the ball found the bottom corner. Watford, though, almost took a surprise lead when Abdoulaye Doucouré caught Burnley's defence napping with a low drive through a sea of legs. But keeper Nick Pope was as alert as ever to up the chance. Defender Daryl Janmaat saw his header saved by Pope as Watford piled on the pressure before the game took a significant turn in the 39th minute with zeegelaar's sending off. Getter Marvin zeegelaar was dismissed following a challenge on Steven Defour, and really there can be no case for the defence as the Dutchman lunged into Steven Defour with both boots off the floor, even though boss Silva furiously protested his innocence. The whole Watford team were clearly unsettled by the decision and were all over the place at the back when Burnley took the lead on the stroke of half-time. Gudmundsson whipped over an inviting ball which Arfield collected in his stride, stepped to the left and delivered into the bottom corner. Now the gloves were off, or on in Defour's case, as he risked the wrath of his hardened teammates by donning his cosy black mitts for the second half. Burnley unsurprisingly began to dominate proceedings against the 10 men of Watford, who still fought hard not to concede a second in a flurry of Burnley action. Burnley believed they were 20 up in the 70th minute when substitute Ashley Barnes found the net, but the goal was ruled out by a linesman's flag for offside. Watford angered the Burnleyites with a couple of forlorn penalty shouts of their own, but Probert would have none of it as protesting arms were waved continuously in front of him. It only motivated Burnley even more, and Gudmundsson thought he'd wrapped it up 8 minutes from time with a left-foot exo set which Gomez brilliantly saved only-handed.